Hello, I'm Randy here. We're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Valley of the Old Farm. Again, our PC versus console competition map. Competition there against the Xbox One and Thomas console. Although the distance between the PC and the consoles become so great, I'm not sure this is a competition at this point.
Well, sure, you are in America and I am in Ireland, so that's a fair distance.
That's a fair distance. Oh, I'm pretty sure the distance between the PC and the console is even greater than that now. Joined on the server at the moment by King Joker and Mathos, and Thomas McConsole is joining us in TeamSpeak at the moment for support, I'm sure. Not of us. He needs support, you know, being so far behind.
I'm not the one that's chickening out in the competition.
Oh, well, we got the chickens.
I heard your watch part of your friend. You were chickening over there.
I heard lots of chickening over there.
Speaking of which, Randy, don't chickens normally lay eggs?
Yeah, I think they do.
So with a chicken of that size, how much you reckon we can adjust the XML money file for the eggs we're supposed to be getting out of these chickens?
That is a very valid point. We should be able to adjust it by quite a bit for those.
I think the eggs should be worth about $10,000 a piece come out of them chickens.
Makes sense to me.
Can I say a few words for a minute? You know how console was born?
Ooh, that sounds good.
You take two PCs together and that's what makes the console. Because they're little babies.
So basically what you're saying is the console's twice as good as the PC. Thank you, Thomas.
No. Consoles are little babies compared to PCs. PCs are the adults.
I'm not going there, but they did say it takes two PCs to make a console, which makes it twice as good. That's what I'm taking out of it.
Anyway, currently working on hauling some wood chips down to our storage point here by the sawmill.
Oh, wood chips.
Wood chips, wood chips. Have you seen how many wood chips we got down here yet?
No, but there's some more out by field 3 there.
And that begs a question I'll ask you later.
Ooh.
I suppose making wood chips is cheating, though.
Well, wait till you see how many wood chips we're selling this time.
That'll lead to the question later.
Let's see, we'll probably need this up by the logging area here. Obviously getting late autumn here, actually day 9 late autumn. The last day before we hit winter here again. And I would say we've had a really good season this year in game time. Spring, summer, and fall. Gotta look out for these stumps around here. We're currently logging up on the west side of the map here, kind of by the field 82 area here. And what's the other number here? Field 81. Looks like Joker has quite the stack of logs here again. Okay, we'll park that there. Continue emptying the GMC truck here.
Do we have a tree cut down update total?
No, I'll have to get another one. It's last total was 2,200. I'm sure we got to be about 3,200 now. We've cut down a massive amount of trees in the last whole week and a half. And just a reminder again, too, make sure you go over and check out Thomas McConsole's channel again. See how far behind the Xbox is. You know, make sure you give him some support over there. He is definitely going to need it with as far behind as what he is. Maybe we'll want to give him some driving pointers over there, too, from what I've seen. It looks like they could definitely use some help driving.
No, it's okay. We've had help from Stevie Wonder.
Exactly my point.
We got 350,000 wood chips up here.
Well, the other one had just under 1 million. Doesn't anymore, but
Won't think this field's gonna get harvested.
Well, hopefully. Yeah, we got another 5.5 hours yet. Shouldn't stay wet crop that long. We got one more field here yet that we're waiting on to harvest. Field 5 here. It rained, unfortunately. And as such, we haven't been able to finish harvesting yet. Not much of a field, though, you know, so if it's don't get it harvested, not the end of the world, but one field of soybeans left. Okay, and anybody have any guesses how many wood chips is in the storage unit here?
Sure.
Three.
Three wood chips, huh? Well, let's see what it says. Yeah, that's a big number. That is a big number. I noticed we don't have no mess on the ground like the console had either. We got all of ours up in a nice silo there.
I just hope he gets snowed in this winter just to see how it is.
Yeah, unfortunately,
That good.
yeah, it doesn't look good for snow. Yeah, not one single ounce of snow, in fact. At least not yet, anyway.
And man,
I thought that was Midwest. I suppose we better double check that. Someone's just jealous we don't have snow and they do. And it looks like you're having a lot of fun playing in that snow too last winter.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good, huh? It was kind of hard to tell between all the complaining.
Yeah, a lot of everyone complains about snow in real life, but we all love to see it.
And there's another 400,000 liters of wood chips.
In your Brotner carts?
Yep. And GMC.
Yeah, the one at the sawmill is probably full too.
Oh, is it? Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's somebody else ran through there with a loaded truck.
Oh. Oops. Oh, well.
Same initials, RA.
It wasn't me.
Gotta find a way to dock your pay here, you know.
Besides, my initials
Save on
aren't RA,
payroll.
so I'm safe.
It was Fred.
Anyway, just a reminder again for those who have not seen any episodes on this competition here yet. It's a competition between the PC and the console here on the Valley of the Old Farm map. Again, definitely highly recommend this map. Competitions between myself and Thomas McConsell and his cohorts over on the Xbox there. PC side, we got King Joker, Mathos, Jeffrey, Thomas. That's most of the regular players. Then we got a couple random drop-ins every now and then. Whoever wants to join us while we're on. Whoever wants to join. Had some random people join us. Or maybe not so random, maybe.
You're sounding desperate for people.
No, they usually ask to join us.
Always negative with him, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you would be too if you're on the console, wouldn't you? Let's see, wood chipper over here is empty.
Oh, I'm sure you can make a few more trees disappear into it.
Oh, we could if you like.
Love to have one disappear over here.
Oh, that's better light spike there. Again, we got a couple goals here for this competition. 300 logs logged. Both PC and the console have handily finished that part of the challenge here. The PC has gone ahead and done about 10 times that amount now.
We console cheat.
Yeah, well, we keep challenging the console to do as many logs as what the PC has. They don't seem to be too interested in that, though, for some reason. I don't know why. I mean,
I did originally suggest more trees. You said, nope, 300 will do. And I was like, okay.
and then now we're saying that, if you want to, you could definitely do as many as what the PC is doing.
No, you're grand, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I hate logging.
You're not going to let the PC show you up now with how many logs we're doing, are you?
Nope, you're just foolish enough to do more logs. That's up to you.
Ah, okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, I had to call about my case.
Oh.
They sent the wrong one.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
I called them when I told them, you can't tell the difference between a $75 case and a $300 case.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, you would think.
Should have got a dirt John Deere. You can get them for about a tenner.
No, brother. Anyway, rest of the goals here to own all the fields, which we're doing pretty good on the PC side here. We got, I don't know, 20 fields left to go yet, probably. Somewhere in there. Then we have to have 1,000 of each animal type. Ooh, which reminds me, since last episode, we've had a slight update on the animals. Over to animals here. We got 34 sheep. Kind of meh. Not very many sheep. We have 346 pigs. And we have 144 cows. Speaking of cows, they do need some straw. I have to remember to do that here. But that's where we're sitting at as far as animals on the PC. We need to harvest all available crop types, so everything's available except for sugarcane on here. Of course, no multi-fruit crops here. Being a map for the console, there's no such thing as multi-fruit.
What's multi-fruit?
Multi-fruit. Oats, spelt, sorghum, cotton, rice, black beans.
Are they real fruits?
Apparently, yes.
Yeah.
Never heard of them before.
Well, you never eat before then either. There's beans and everything.
That's actually a good question. Why do they call it multi-fruit? Why not multi-crops or something? Let's see, what else do we have for goals here? Oh, we need to fill the BGA at least once. Completely fill it.
We already did that.
Well, I think we gotta fill, what, 2 more bunkers yet?
And 2.5.
2.5. Those are some big bunkers over there at the BGA. That'll probably be next year's goal, maybe.
Yeah, we're ramping up the size of the cornfield over here.
And ramping up. We're ramping up the entire size of all the fields.
Well, what's that? Giving us more money.
True. Yeah, for those who haven't seen the map here, let's just go back to the map. Yeah, just look at the size of some of the fields we have here. Namely, the one in the middle of the map, the one down here, and then the one up top. And
I had nothing to do with the middle of the map.
And for that matter, the one on the left side here, or even the one on the bottom right-hand side, which if we turn on grass, that should show up. So yes, there's what we're looking at for fields on the PC here at the moment. All I can say is the console's situation is looking pretty much hopeless. I'm thinking it did pretty much right from the start, I would say, but...
You had little faith.
Yeah, right, we got none on the console. And we're wiping out more and more every day.
I would have thought we went in the last competition, but thought that about one.
Not at all, not at all.
See, if Thomas wasn't worried, he wouldn't be here for every episode that we record.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that kind of strange how he's here for every episode? It seems like he's definitely a little worried.
He's shaking in his booties.
Oh, he's shaking in something.
Definitely on my boots because my zipper's on.
Toast?
I have headphones on too. I've learned that lesson with us.
Little toast.
Well, that does it. It is now full down here. The Silo King is full.
We got more up here, man.
Well, again, the Silo King is full. And I mean full. For those of you wondering why, by the way, why we're not just straight up selling the wood chips, well, when it comes to the seasons mod, wood chips are worthless. Spring, summer, well, actually not too bad right at the moment. Spring, summer, and fall. You get to the winter months, that's when the price actually goes up. Like actually day 8 is the best. Wow. I don't know if you want to wait that long or not, but basically goes all the way from a low of, what is it, about 170 there, it looks like, all the way up to a high of maybe 900 or so, 850. So yes, definitely a major jump in the price there. So again, that is why we're waiting to sell the wood chips, not selling them right away. Okay, well, I think we probably have logs to load here, so let me start on that. Got Joker there again, working on the deforestation project on here.
Yeah, who needs the force?
Exactly.
It's gonna be like the alright.
And I'd like to say, for anybody, thinks the PC's like taking the easy way out here with logging or something like that, I'd like to remind everybody we're using everything that is available on the console. The Black Sheep modding trailers. Well, actually, change that. The blade here is not available for the console, but you can use the leveler. Works the same way. Ponzi Scorpion, same thing on the console.
No, it's not.
Okay, well, it's a different version of the Scorpion, but still 8 meters.
13 mile an hour versus what, 38?
Yep. What's that?
You jump in here, let me see you cut trees going 37 miles an hour.
Yeah, what's that got to do with cutting them?
Yeah, the moving the trees afterwards is the big part there.
Now, it does have the advantage there for doing wood chipping. We can cut longer pieces. But for just the regular trees like we're doing here, 8 meters long. And then we're using a front-end loader with the in-game logging fork on it.
Because you
You
can't
can get that CG for the other thing, right? I'll go grab those, see how they work.
Yeah, we're going to try that.
Where is that thing at?
We got an updated version of the CSZ pack on here. We're rather hoping maybe those would work and we could give those a try for a change. But if they don't work, not the end of the world. The in-game ones work decent enough. And the weights on the back here are not needed for doing this part here. They're just on there for the chipping part again when we haul the whole trees down into the chipper. Again, most of these trees, like you see here, we're not chipping these. We're selling these for logs. It's mostly the trees that are in between the fields, the bigger trees. That's the ones we're chipping, the ones you can't cut down with this Scorpion. Not to say some of these don't end up in the chipper too, but for the most part. Hey Thomas, how are you liking the map on the console so far?
I actually think it's a really, really good map.
I'd have to agree as well. Like I said, I think I mentioned this before. Probably going to be in my top 5 maps here, of which there's only 3 in that category so far. So, the top 3 maps.
It's not flat. The fields aren't square for the most part.
Yep.
What's your top 3?
Well, that's easy.
That's easy.
In order.
In order.
County lines, then it'll be followed by this one, then it'll be followed by the one who plays on a Sunday.
Oak Creek Farms, yep.
You really don't pay attention, Mathos. Did I get them in the right order?
Yeah, pretty much, I would say.
I'm getting good at this.
Everybody
come
knows
on.
what my favorite map is.
Snetterton's got to be in there somewhere.
None. No, well, you know, if I don't add any more maps to it, yeah, we'll put Snetterton's in there for like number 4 or 5 or something, but
Didn't County Line have issues?
not that I remember.
Why didn't I play that map? I don't remember playing that map. I mean, on multiplayer, but not single player.
No, it wasn't County Line. It was Missouri River Basin or something like that.
Is County Line the one that had the in-ground bunkers?
Don't remember if I did or not.
Now I get back home, I'll open it up in Giants Editor. You're talking about over there at the BGA, right?
Yeah,
No, the one I'm currently thinking of was, they had them literally in the ground. It wasn't at the BGA, it was by the farm.
Well, with knowing what you know about the update for this map, do you reckon it could bounce into the number 1 spot?
I doubt that. I still like County Line's pretty good. Big American style map there.
That's the one with the store right in the middle, right?
Yeah, I think it was, yep. That had the
grass field at the top in the right.
yes, I think so, yep. Big map, 4x map.
Well, I think one of the best things about this map is the mod author, Black Sheep Mon, has put some thought into it.
That's true, yep. And supposedly the next update too, they're going to allow you to somehow remove the fences, I guess.
Oh my god, we need to put that in here. Imagine the possibilities.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, let's be honest. Fence posts, like I've always said, in modern day farming anyways, are gone. With the equipment they got and stuff, the only place you see them is around cattle and around the immediate farm sometimes.
Yep.
The old dividers where they used to run the fence posts and crud through, that's a thing of the past because the equipment just can't. It's too hard to use the equipment with that.
Yep. Oh yeah, and the bigger farms, you don't see, like you were saying, any fence posts, even for the like the cow barns and stuff. There might be a little bit outside, but there's definitely nothing around fields. Oh, I see Joker's got the they're not opening and closing. Is that a good thing?
Randy, check out Pleasant Valley.
Oh, never mind.
3.7.
They open and close on their own?
Oh, they work.
Oh, they do. They work. They fixed it?
Yep, they don't sit there and open and close no more.
Nice. About time.
I think the thing you're missing with this map, Mathos, is not American, so a lot of Europe still does have fences around things.
That's true. Yeah, this isn't exactly an American map. Still, for anybody, you know, looking for a good map, well, it's not American. It is big enough that
Well,
I don't think you'll notice the difference other than maybe the fences around some of the fields.
Well, I was watching some real life videos of them doing hay and stuff, and it don't look like the tractors with single wheels
Oh, wow.
barely fit down the road.
You're gonna need some more weight. Oh, you lost a bunch, though.
Yeah,
Nice.
I didn't figure it would work.
I think the best way to describe this map is it's a busy map.
True. And then, you know, when you add Seasons mod to it as well, that makes it interesting. Speaking of that, Watch, I think this is probably like one of the first times most of you played on the Seasons mod.
Yeah, and this exact thing we're doing today is the reason why I don't run it.
Well, you can fast forward time through that if you want to, but
It kills my animals.
you gotta feed them.
Well, that's, yeah, but what if you're not in the mood to feed them?
What do you got animals for?
Then you start losing livestock.
Isn't there a front loader version for those log forks too?
Yeah, it might work better on that than this.
That's what I'm wondering. Maybe off screen there I'll have to go try them out. I think we're running out of time here for this episode. The rest of it will be just me running to the shop to get them, so.
One more thing Black Sheep needs to do is make it so we can knock these buildings down.
What do you want to do? Turn the whole field into one map? Or the whole map into one field?
No, but you can create it in your image. It'd be fun if that windmill is interactive back there.
Hello. Oh, should we get ourselves a windmill on the PC? That would definitely be good, right?
No, there's the wooden one on the map over here. You can see it in the distance.
Yep. But windmill, I was thinking, actually one of the actual big windmills. See, with a seasons mod like this, unless it changes the windmill, this is one scenario where you could probably actually make the windmill pay for itself. Because, with a season, you're going through quite a few days typically.
On Farming Simulator 15, that's how I did my single player, was windmills. I started with bee houses and what I could afford, and I just let my computer run while I went to work, and the windmills just kept producing. Because there's no, I sold all the equipment and just let the money build up. Next thing I know, I had $35 million and I could start my farm.
That's one way of doing it, I guess.
They don't work that way on this one, though. They don't give near as much.
No, they nerfed it hard. To the point, if you ask me, they're not even worth anything anymore, but...
Well, the point of stuff like that is to find something that can offset your daily and nightly costs, and weekly costs. Because once you get rid of those, then the only way you're losing money is, buying seed and stuff. Yep.
But still, you got a 50-day payoff period, and I haven't taken the time to do the exact math on that. But a 50-day payoff period just to pay for the thing itself. That's before it even makes you any money.
So it would do Thomas great work to get one because he's on Pleasant Valley for 20 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So 50 days and then it would be 100% profit for him.
What is that about me?
It'd be worth you to put a windmill in Pleasant Valley because you play it so much. You'd have the 50 days gone in no time.
Who are you talking about, the windmill?
The in-game windmill? The wind energy generator, converter.
Yeah, that might lag out the system.
Their in-game shouldn't matter.
It all depends on where I put it.
We need a Ponzi Scorpion and a stump grinder over here in field 1.
By the way, for those of you wondering what I'm doing here while I'm pulling logs down, it usually works best if the logs aren't stacked very high. So otherwise these forks don't open very far, and you can't really get them into the fork very good.
Now let's go use one of FPR's log things.
Oh yeah, use that great big thing?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be tempting.
That's a whole truckload right there. Okay, drop it in. Okay, you're filled up. Now you can go.
I think I've tried using that thing before, though. I don't know if anybody else has. Just the mechanics of the logs in the game here, they're so glitchy. I didn't think it worked very well. I mean, interesting concept, but...
Didn't those log forks on the wheel loader, didn't they used to extend and retract?
There was a modded version that did that.
Oh.
Yep. And
Well-
again, too, just with how glitchy the logs are in this game, that didn't work real well either, in my opinion.
Oh, we had a lot of updates since then.
Yeah, no, they might work better now, maybe. These definitely do. I know when these first came out, these things were glitchy.
Also set with cheaty retro traps on it.
Oh, yes. How about the ones with autoload on them?
I haven't seen that one.
Now, there's an auto-loading pallet fork out there, or not pallet fork, auto-loading log forks out there somewhere.
No, see, I don't know if I agree with you on that one, Joker, because although it might not be practical, it is possible to put ratchet straps to hold them in. It's just not something you would probably see someone do, but it is possible to do.
Yeah, just like me on my, I think it's in my mod photo switcher right now. But they've got forks. You can go with 2 wide, 3 wide, 4 wide, short and long. Now, that is considered a little bit OP, in my opinion. But I've never seen one of those in person. But the log forks I have, where they're, you got the short, regular size forks, and then you got the longer forks. Can you imagine how many bells you can pick up with that thing?
Well, in real life, you can have 8-foot long forks. Probably longer, too, for all I know, but I know there's 8-foot.
I think there's 8 and 9 foot to pick up wall panels.
Yep.
Oh, great, I'm gonna need a stump grinder over here.
So yeah, that's what we got at work. We got long forks there for picking up huge sheets of plastic.
Yeah.
You got a fork? They gave you a license to drive a forklift?
Oh yeah, I got a license to drive.
Oh boy.
So do I. I'm a certified
brother.
I'm a certified forklifter.
Yep, I got a forklift and a lift license.
I've got
By lift, you mean scissor jack?
Yep. Well,
When I work-
any sort of man lift type.
when I worked over there at C&H, I was being trained for one, even order picker.
Anyway, everyone, looking at time, looks like it's time to wrap up the episode here already. You know, time goes fast when you're having fun loading logs. Isn't that right, Thomas?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. So, yes, like I said, time to wrap it up. A reminder again, make sure you go over and check out Thomas McConsol's channel. I'll try to remember to put a card in the video here as well. You can click on that. And I'll definitely have a link down in the description there to his channel. So, make sure you go over and check out his most recent episode. You know, again, make sure you give him some support over there. He's definitely going to be needing it, especially when he loses for the second time to the PC. So anyway, thanks for watching. Console suck, and till next time.
DC suck.
PC for the win.